Morning, we're at Cadbury's World today, believe it or not. We've just come in through the main door and this is what we're faced with, which the cocoa tree forest. I think some interactive stuff here for the kids, I think. Yeah. So again, this area is all about where cocoa comes from and the origins of chocolate, I think. And 600 AD. So it's obviously we're talking about South America. Why people would chuck money in there, I'm not here. But not really sure what that's all about. Unless that's what they were trading, which was two cacao, I think they were called. Yeah, it's to do with like Aztecs, isn't it? Maybe that's why there was a bar called Aztec. It says, on the daily journey of the sun through the cycles of the moon, the pattern of seasons, the counting of days and months, and the motions of the planets and stars, cyclic time directed by Aztec people and their gods as seen here in the Aztec calendar stone. And that's what that is. I don't know if you remember, there used to be a chocolate bar called Aztec. I don't know if you, yeah. I remember it. I think that's what they would have called the conquistadors, weren't they? Which were the Spanish, weren't they? Well, I guess what they're trying to do is tell you the story of the cocoa and how it came to Europe, I think. Christine's just realised that that's the post. Oh, it's a bit dark in here, but as we've walked into the boat now,
Yeah. Should we watch the next one? Come on, kids. Let's watch the next one. Ready?
After killing the Aztec Emperor Moctezuma and defeating the Aztec people, I returned to Spain in 1520. I loaded my galleons with cocoa beans and chocolate drink making, as I was convinced that this drink would delight my contemporaries in Spain. However, the voyage was not without risk, as English and Dutch pirates were constantly attacking and capturing treasure ships.
Look, I found the treasure. What's this? This is just bags of sheep's drop-ins. Get rid of it. What sort of treasure ship is this?
I think the seeds droppings was probably cocoa.
Senorita, un poquito cioccolato. Just as I suspected. My fellow countrymen absolutely adore the taste of chocolate. Just look around. Everyone is drinking it.
Is this the same recipe originally enjoyed by the Aztecs?
We have changed the recipe by replacing the chili pepper and by adding other spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and by adding sugar. We kept chocolate a closely guarded secret for over 100 years. Until the daughter of King Philip II of Spain married King Louis XIII of France and took the secret with her to the French court.
It's quite clever how they're telling the story. So.
Chocolate and cocoa arrived in England under Cromwell, but didn't gain popularity until the restoration of King Charles II, when it became popular both with Cornwall and with the Welsh. Samuel Pepys, the famous dentist, wrote of it the day after the coronation of Charles II. Wait. My head is sad taking last night's drink, which I am sorry for. So rose and went out to drink our morning draught. She gave me chocolate to settle my stomach.
That's quite a clever way of telling the story. Yeah.
Has it started?
This is White's Chocolate House in the fashionable St. James's Street, London. Chocolate houses were very fashionable in 18th century London, where the wealthy would meet to discuss politics, gamble, gossip, and of course, drink chocolate. As cocoa became cheaper, more people could afford to drink it, and apothecaries such as Fry and grocers such as Cadbury began to experiment with chocolate manufacture. Let's take a moment now to see how my story began.
As White's was popular with both the aristocrats and wealthy city people who would gather daily drinking chocolate, discussing politics and even gambling. It came to prominence during 1783 when William Pitt joined, turning it into a Tory stronghold which survived well into the 19th century. Richard Tapper, Cadbury Draper, Cadbury tea dealer.
Welcome to Bull Street. My name is John Cadbury, and this is my shop, where I first established my business in 1824. My father, Richard Tapper Cadbury, owns and runs the drapery store next door. Our family are staunch Quakers, and we originally came from the West Country. Father moved the family to Birmingham from our home in Exeter in 1794 and set up his business as a linen draper and silk merchant. Birmingham was a fine place to live, with plenty of business opportunities. We soon made many friends, and my father became a prominent member of the local Quaker community. Because of our religious beliefs, Quakers were considered to be nonconformists. This prevented us from studying at university, and as a result, we were unable to enter the professions, such as medicine and law. Also, because Quakers are pacifists, we couldn't join the army or navy. And so trade and commerce were the only areas where Quakers could focus their ambitions and prosper. I was apprenticed as a tea merchant in Leeds, and then worked in a bonded tea house in London. When I returned to Birmingham in 1824, I borrowed some money from my father to go into business as a tea dealer and coffee roaster. I took over this shop and installed this large plate glass window so that my customers could see the samples of tea, coffee, and cocoa nibs that I'd prepared myself. My colourful window displays soon attracted new customers from far and wide. I even employed a fully costumed Chinese man to help serve in the shop. Oh yes, he caused a lot of interest. And with him minding the shop, I started to experiment manufacturing my own cocoa and chocolate in the cellar behind the shop. You see, I'd noticed that fashionable people were drinking cocoa and chocolate and decided to offer them to my customers as well. This was good for my business because tea, coffee, cocoa and chocolate were considered as acceptable alternatives to alcohol, of which we, as Quakers, strongly disapproved. Let me tell you some more about how my business grew and prospered from these very humble beginnings.
Everyone, you're not going to make your way into your first show.
Should we go over the front? Here, and remember the chief wiggle wobble.
No, carry on.
Where's the phone?
Here is my shop at number 93 Bull Street, where I set up my business in 1824 to trade tea and coffee. I also sold cocoa nibs I prepared myself, chocolate and coffee beans. These drinks were considered as wholesome alternatives to alcohol, which we as Quakers strongly disapproved. In my spare time, I experimented with preparations of cocoa beans and chocolate, which I could sell in the shop. Soon I had to rent a warehouse in nearby Crooked Lane, where I could manufacture these products on a larger scale. At first, it was very difficult, because I had to pay high taxes on the cocoa beans. And then, on top of all that, I had to move out of Crooked Lane and into another factory, here in Bridge Street. That's when my brother Benjamin joined me, and together we formed Cadbury Brothers. With more space, we could now prepare a cocoa powder and an eating chocolate that could be packed and sold. Soon after, my eldest son, Richard, joined the company. Having Richard with us made all the difference. He saw to it that the quality of our cocoa improved, introduced new products, and even opened a shop in London. Our efforts were rewarded when we received our first royal warrant from Queen Victoria. That was when my younger son, George, joined us.
George introduced many benefits for the workforce, such as half-day holidays, a sick club, and many improvements in the factory.
And Richard, your new designs for our packaging were a huge success.
Well, we had to try something different, just to get ourselves recognised, Father, as we were still a small company. Our aim was to manufacture only the highest quality cocoa and chocolate.
I know, and I could tell you some stories of less scrupulous producers who added brick dust to their cocoa.
Ours was still gritty, but we only added sugar to take away the bitter taste and starch to absorb the fat. However, George had heard of a new kind of cocoa press. He went to Holland in 1866, saw the press being used and brought one back.
The Van Houten press.
Oh yes, Father. You see, because we could extract more of the cocoa butter, there was no need for more additives. Not only was our cocoa essence more palatable, but also output increased.
The Bridge Street factory was now too small to cope, and we had to expand somewhere else.
For some time, George and I had shared the same vision to build our new factory in a garden setting, away from the smoke and grime of the city. We called our new factory Bourneville. We opened our new factory in 1879 and were faced with many more challenges as the size of our workforce increased. As the company prospered, we introduced bonuses, such as payment for output and punctuality, a 5.5-day week, pension schemes, works committees, training, and many other benefits.
I sent my son George to Switzerland to find out how chocolate was made using fresh milk.
Soon after, Cadbury were able to manufacture chocolate with a much higher milk content that rivaled even the best Swiss products.
That was when we launched our most important new brand. We called it Cadbury's Dairy Milk. It became so popular with its distinctive taste that sales exceeded all our best expectations. And within a short while, it had become our best-selling chocolate. In 1919, we merged with Fry, and the company went from strength to strength.
And so we have seen that big things have their roots in the smallest beginnings.
Alright then everyone, hope you all enjoyed the show. You got 2 sets of doors that lead on to the next one. The purple seats shake, yellow seats to the back do not shake. That's to make your way forward.
People with medical conditions that could be aggravated by abrupt or sudden movement are strongly advised to sit in the back row or stand in the stairs.
I don't know what's shaking it down. No idea. It's great to be at the front of them.
Our story starts over there, where you can see a farmer and his team planting our young cocoa trees. Hello there! Once each pod has been plucked, it is cut open, so that all of the beans and sticky pulp can be scooped out to be fermented in a heap and then dried in the hot sun until they've turned a rich brown colour. Once the beans are dried, they are tested for their quality before being loaded onto a cargo ship to be transported to England. They are then taken to our factory in Chirk for processing. Now, first the beans must be sorted and physically cleaned to remove any stones, dust and string that have come across with the beans from Africa. This is done using a stream of air and by passing the beans over vibrating sieves. The raw cocoa beans are now pasteurized using very hot steam. Bean cocoa beans are now taken to be roasted.
Revolving tubular gas-fired ovens.
The beans are then cooled and are ready to have their shells removed through a process called winnow. This is done by passing the cocoa beans over a series of vibrating trays and hitting them with breaker arms. The shell is then blown away, and the remaining pieces of bean are called nibs. The nibs are now ground up in large mills. This process generates heat, which helps to transform the nibs into a thick chocolate-coloured liquid called cocoa liquor or mass. Some cocoa liquor is taken to our factory at Marlborough for further processing. The rest of the liquor is pressed to extract the cocoa butter. The refined cocoa butter is now taken to Bourneville, where we will catch up with it later. Meanwhile, the cocoa liquor that has been taken to Marlborough is pumped into storage tanks, ready to be turned into chocolate crumb. Over 150 tons of sugar and 500,000 litres of fresh full cream milk are delivered to Marlborough every day to be used in this process. But first, the milk must be pasteurised and then evaporated to remove most of the water before sugar can be added to produce a sweetened condensed milk. The liquid milk and sugar solution is now heated again before the cocoa liquor from Chirk is added and thoroughly mixed to create a thick paste. The paste is then squeezed between steam-heated rollers under a huge vacuum, causing the paste to turn into a powder. The resulting crumb is scraped from the rollers, dried in a flow of hot air, and blown into storage silos. The crumb is now taken to Bourneville in tankers, where it is ground and mixed into a paste with this, the cocoa butter, which came from Chirk earlier. The paste is then refined into a flake before being conched or mixed to form a liquid chocolate. This liquid chocolate is used to make all our famous milk chocolate products.
Yeah, we're back onto my camera again now.
It's my turn.
Yeah. So, these just various machines telling a little bit about thing. But I think we're into what's called chocolate demonstration. So I think we're allowed to film in here. I'm not really sure.
Hi everybody, do you want to come forward? Yes, thanks. Hello there. Is the microphone on? Don't be a microphone on. It's fine, we'll continue. Hello, yeah, come. Keep coming forward, gather around. There should be a screen up here as well, so if you can't see at the back, you'll be able to see. So, you've just come out of a show where you've been taught how we make liquid chocolate, and I'm going to show you what we do with that liquid chocolate. So here we've got that lovely liquid chocolate, and the aim of what I'm going to do now is cool it down, and I'm going to do that by tempering this chocolate out. Spreading it out nice and evenly so it's cooling down the chocolate at the same time. And I'm going to mix in air as well, and this is going to help make the chocolate nice and sticky, which will be an important factor in a second. Because you can see I'm using a marble table, that's going to help cool down the chocolate quickly as well. I'm going to do this a couple of times. And then I'm going to check the temperature as well using my finger. Just going to warm still, so let's do it again. And once more, then I'll check it again. I'll also show off and flick it up in the air. That feels a little bit better. So, what I'm going to do now is transfer that into a lovely mould to start creating our chocolate shapes. But they look clean. Now, during that tempering phase I've just done, I've mixed in a lot of air. So in this chocolate, there's a lot of air bubbles, which isn't a good thing. It's not like a whisper, not aero, whisper. So I'm going to tap the mould, and you can see there's little air bubbles coming to the surface. This is good. This is what we want. Get solid chunks of chocolate. However, if we want a filling such as caramel, strawberry, orange, I want to remove a lot of the chocolate but keep the outside, which is called shelling. So I'm going to do that by simply tipping it over. You can see the chocolate's not coming out. That's because it's sticky from the tempering stage. I'm going to give it a tap. And we're going to get this chocolate rain come out. And then you can see now I've got little cavities in the chocolate mould, so we can fill in caramel, strawberry. I'm just going to pretend for that right now. Now that chocolate that came out earlier, it's not going to go to waste. It's going to be used to then fill, seal in those flavours. Them all look clean. Give it another tap. And then this will then go into a lovely fridge. Thank you very much. And now we've got hopefully a set mould. We can see that the colour difference between the chocolate. See when it's still liquid, it's quite light, and now it's become darker. That means it's set, hopefully. And hopefully we're going to get some chocolate come out, so I can show you. Yay, there we go. So then we've got our lovely dairy milk chocolates made, and that's how the liquid chocolate becomes solid chocolate bars. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, either Emily or Courtney. The next step in your tour is chocolate making, which is just through there, and you'll get a pot of liquid chocolate with some inclusions as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. That was quite good, that. I must admit, it was quite interesting, that. It was good. We've already got 4 bars of chocolate given us between us. So well. Footballs and teapots.
Control not eating it.
Yeah, I think we're going to queue up and get some liquid chocolate now. So these are some of the things that they're actually making at the minute. So yeah, which is quite cool. Anyway, we're going to get some liquid chocolate. So we'll queue up and wait for that. Queued up for our chocolate. You get a choice of toppings. So hi.
Get 2. What else is it?
So there's white buttons, Oreo crumb, fudge, marshmallows, and jelly babies.
Ooh, what's that one in the middle? That's thank you. Small for choice. Thank you very much.
How would you like?
Can I have chocolate and jelly beans, please? Fantastic, thank you. Well, we all have to turn this off now while I eat it. That was really nice, that, to be fair. It was really, really nice. Oh. Yeah, chocolate making. Yeah. I think we're going down and outside now. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it is warm down here. Yeah, I'll just be down here. Oh well. So Christine's just gone off for a wee, so... Oh, okay. There you go.
How you doing? Welcome to Cadbury World. Hope you're having an amazing time. Eating chocolate, playing with chocolate, looking at the history of chocolate. Welcome, Steve. Have some fun.
Thank you.
That's the 1920s shop.
All right, thanks.
Yes, what your favourite chocolate bar? And you can see what year it came out. If anybody wants a photo here, I can take your picture here.
Go along, there's the old place.
I think all the different chocolates that they've made are in here. And then the years when they came out. So,
They've got everything but the Spyro.
Spyro's up there.
Is it?
Yeah, if you find Boost, Whisper, Spyro, Chomp, 12.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh god, that was my favourite.
I used to like bar 6. I'm a bit older than you.
Some of these, I don't remember. The old Jamaica.
Old Jamaica? That was my mum's favourite, that. That's a dark chocolate with raisins in it. It's got like a rum sort of taste to it.
God, that sounds
Yeah, you can still get that. I think either, I'm not sure if it's on Bargains or B&M.
Really?
Sell it, yeah. Or they did. That's quite good, that. Very interesting. Just waiting for Christine now.
I'll get a picture of it now, yeah.
There you go.
In a minute, hang on, again.
That's my attempt at it. It's too shaky. But Christine's going to go and show us how it's all done now. You're going on there? On there. Where are you going?
A bit dark on the side, wasn't it?
Go on then.
That's all in.
What you do is squeeze your bottles and you can roll it. Okay. I'll grab you one. Okay.
Right, it's not easy, is it?
God, not my making the pub. It's supposed to say Christine, Alright. That was quite good, that. The kids are enjoying it. I think you can have a go at tempering there.
That's the question.
Hi. Can we have a go?
Yes.
So use this chocolate basically. So have you guys just seen the demonstration upstairs? What you want us to do is spread it out into
She's a YouTube star.
All right.
By the end you should be able to hold it
Million
upside
to get a
down.
million views and put her in there.
Use that chocolate.
It's not as easy as it looked, is it?
There you go then, your turn. This is Christine's attempt at tempering.
What do I do? I can't remember what I do.
Well, like you see, like I showed you there, spread it out with a knife. Spread it out with a knife, like I showed you upstairs. That's it, and then scrape it up and do it again. And then scrape it off your scraper with a knife. That's it. Nearly gone that now. Well then, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. That was good.
Get all the information in there.
Yeah, we've got it
When's
all
that
on
coming
there.
on TV?
Tomorrow, probably.
On YouTube tomorrow?
Yeah, be on YouTube
What's your
tomorrow.
channel?
Crikey, what?
It's called Motorhome and Motorcycle Travel.
Motorhome.
I'll be within a minute. That's
I think this fella wants to know what he's on the thing. So it's motorhome and motorcycle travels.
Motorhome, and I like motorcycles, you know.
Motorhome, motorcycle travels.
If you put Stephen Christine's book
Oh, is it
travel,
that?
that'll come up.
Yeah. Let me just get Layla as the head.
All right.
There you go. Yeah, but if you say to them, hope you're having a wonderful time in Cadbury. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Hope you're having a wonderful time at Cadbury
You're going to watch that tomorrow. It's on tomorrow.
Thank you.
Right, I'll remember it.
All right then, thank you. Bye. Bye. Oh dear. He's quite bubbly, isn't he? Hey? Anyway, we've moved outside now, so I think most of the tour thing is finished. I think there's a few. I think there's like a play area. It looks like that's all closed down, but I'm not sure where we're heading now. So we'll see. Oh, there's a 4D adventure, which I think we have to do that on Christine's.
Fantastic. Well, that seemed to have hit the spot. Until next time, goodbye.
You all okay?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. Come on in. Hold on to a handrail, feel free. Hello, you all okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on to a handrail. If you feel the need, find your space.
Hold on to a handrail here.
Hello guys, you all okay? Welcome. Right, is everybody okay with closed doors? Yeah? Let's get you down to the 4D still, okay? Right, welcome to 4D Lift everybody. My name's Will, I am your lift operator for today. I am not the only lift operator here at Cadbury World, I am the second. The original is Mr. Parrott and he's going to be taking us all the way down to the secret basement for the show, okay? So when you're ready please? Thank you Mr. Parrott. Don't worry about you guys, he's a trained professional, he does this every day for our guests. He may have eaten a few too many mini eggs, but that's about it. If you'd like to slow us down and stop showing up in front of our guests please Mr. Parrott, if you can put them right to your feet. Now you're done with the showing off, are we there safe? Thank you, Mr. Parrott. We're going to open if you'd like to make way free. Enjoy your 4 days. No problem, have a great day.
Hundreds of mini eggs in the process. Our confectionery correspondent Roberto Caramello met with Mr. Parrott earlier today.
Mr. Parrott, you're in charge of the delivery of mini eggs. The disappearance of thousands of mini eggs must be a real concern for you. At this time of year, will you still be able to guarantee the supply of mini eggs around the world? And what do you say to the allegations that you may have been responsible for those losses due to your somewhat unnecessary aerobatics? Well, Buttons, I think that's about as much as we're going to get today. This is Roberto Caramello, reporting from a secret location chosen so as not to disclose the whereabouts of Mr. Parrott.
Thank you, Rob. Now, if you're a fan of large chocolate bars, then you might be interested to know that a new state-of-the-art factory unit has been built in Chuckleton to produce giant bars of Cadbury dairy milk. The new facility features the company's largest ever mixing bowl and whisk, which required the strength of nearly 100 chuckle beans to maneuver it into place. The new facility has been kept under wraps until now, and remarkably, Cadbury have agreed to allow chocolate lovers to see it when the gates open later today. Our very own Cadbury Gorilla
hope you enjoyed that. Please take off your glasses and carefully exit to the left, holding the handrail on the stairs. Please.
That was really good, to be fair, really good. Really enjoyed that. Very different. Oh. The photos, so Christina will want this. And there's the kids' play area that's in here, so just pretty good. And then, which way do we go? That way? That way? Up there? Well, it can't be any other way, can it? So we're now on the Bourneville experience. There's the factory. Bourneville is the name of the area, so all the houses are right there. Chocolatey things, shall we say. The jigsaws and all sorts of Cadbury's advertising gallery. Green Mag adverts. Pardon? We're just outside the main building of Cadbury's. Strong smell of chocolate now. It's pretty, I must admit, it's pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet. I really enjoyed it, to be quite honest. It's been really good, this, to be fair. It's been quite enjoyable. Oh, there's the gorilla. That was quite good there. No. Okay. Which way are you going? Going that way or going this way? Which way do you want to go?
On this way, do you see more?
Alright. Okay. That's when they, years when they came out. Curly Whirly, yeah.
And if you're under the height of 1.2 meters, must be accompanied by an adult. Please do not use flash photography, as this is a top secret Cadbury adventure. Remember, work as a team, and good luck in finding those things. Have fun. See you soon.
There he is, look.
Hello, my friends. It's me, Fredo. Welcoming you all to our fantastic Cadbury World Station. Very soon, you'll be going on an amazing adventure where you get to make the best Cadbury's chocolate bars.
We're going on a ride now, so...
Hello, my friends. It's me, Fredo. Welcoming you all to our fantastic Cadbury World Station. Very soon, you'll be going on an amazing adventure where you get to make the best Cadbury's chocolate bars. But to do that, you'll need to complete a very exciting quest. You must find
Yes,
please.
Lovely. So moving forward, you've got a lot to collect, like with your guns. Okay.
Oh, the shooting range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and when you get in, pull that bar down, no photography or videoing, so put that camera away.
My phone's away, don't worry. That's turned off.
And you might get a little bit wet. Okay, you've got a backpack on, you might just take that off.
I will have got the photos in there, so...
Yeah, you won't be able to sit down.
It's more than
Lovely.
just the thing, isn't it? Thanks. What are you doing? It'll be fine. We're only photo damaging. We're only photo damaging. No, you've been stopped. Front. Yeah. Oh my god, brilliant. It's a shooter. Right, to take your photos, I'm taking my glasses off.
Hello, it's me, Fredo. Your quest is to collect some of the key ingredients you need to make the perfect Cadbury chocolate bar. get ready with your CC, because it's time to practice collecting some cocoa pods and some creamy milk. Pay attention to your Cadbury Collector colour. This shows where you're aiming. You can check what your team has collected on the screen in front of you. Great job, everyone! You are ready for your adventure. See you soon! Find the cocoa pots. They're full of cocoa beans. Collect as many as you can.
Come on, got looking. Oh, it's looking right. Ah, that's
Now it's time to get the milk.
We're a team. Leave it. Leave it. I'll pick it after. Go. Yeah.
Got to hurry! Have the monkeys load the train! We'll be leaving very soon! Hold tight! Whoa!
On that one, you have to shoot the cocoa pods on the platform.
Good work! Next stop, factory and photo time! It's photo time! Look up and big smiles! Fantastic! Now, let's see what you've collected. First, hit the buttons. Cocoa! Wonderful! Creamy milk! Yummy! So, let's mix them together with all the other lovely Cadbury ingredients. And by adding a helping of Cadbury care and love, we can make sure our delicious Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate is extra special.
Yeah, it did. I think we got it though.
Now, onwards! Help the monkeys wrap our chocolate bars. How wonderful! We mold the chocolate with extra love and attention to make sure it tastes just right. Now, take a look at your tally on your screen to see how well your team has done. Great work, my friends! You helped make the best chocolate bar in the world. Bye for now. Well done, everyone. That was fun. Now, enjoy your chocolate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, no.
I want to take pictures. All right, man, I want to take pictures too.